Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. I'm Frank. I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a number 47 hat and a Rebecca Cyberpunk Edge Runners pullover. Anyway, Kiss of Life is in the drama news again because people apparently don't like their choreography now that they started doing music shows. But 8 days ago, they put this out. It's a YouTube short on their official YouTube channel. And every time I play something, it gets copyrighted, so I don't even know if I should bother. But anyway, in this, you see how they're dancing, how they're pulling their bra string. Okay. Um, Apparently that's a problem now. Now, it wasn't a problem with all the pre-debut of the song and then the showcase of the song where they dance like that. That wasn't an issue. And then there's another issue. See that? That's an issue because this is this is too sexual. How can they almost bump noses? Now remember, this is old, or whatever, 8 days old. But now that they're on TV shows promoting their music, it's a problem. Okay, so I'm not gonna play it anymore because I'm tired of every K-pop video I do getting a problem. Anyway, so it was this one, right? Okay, and like in the music video, they do it too. Okay, so that's just an example. Okay, so we don't need to have this anymore. So there's people leaving comments after their music show performances that it's too sexual. How can they grab the bra strap? How can they almost kiss? It's setting back women in K-pop. Blah 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 blah. And the thing that I'm confused about is if you look at pick any K-pop group, it could be a boy group, a girl group, whatever group. Just pick your favorite K-pop group, and you look at the fan made videos, like the fan channels, and they do videos of the idols, and a lot of the times it's edited to make it look like, or it's framed in a way that two of the members are whatever are dating, and then they'll do like close-ups of like someone touching someone's hand or someone giving someone a hug or someone giving someone a kiss, and it's all framed as they are dating. And I've seen it with, okay, well, I don't really watch the guy groups, but I've heard, because I've heard them complain about it. But so so it happens to both genders. And so I just think it's funny that when a K-pop group has dance moves that all the hardcore fans like because they make videos about this, now it's an issue. And so I was thinking, why would it really be an issue? Because it's not an issue. There's, then that means Blackpink would have been complained about, and they're probably, because like Jenny and Lisa are very provocative, and so I don't understand. So I was thinking, like, who's promoting right now? And Hyphen's promoting right now on the same shows. 17's promoting right now on the same shows. I've never heard of Isna. Espa's promoting right now, and N Flying's promoting right now. I've heard of N Flying. I've heard of Espa, of course. So I'm thinking this new wave of hate that Kiss of Life is getting is definitely, and I have no proof. I have no proof. I'm just thinking logical. This new wave of hate is probably from fans from in Hyphen or 17. I'm just assuming because they have a feverish fan base, both of them, and I can picture those fans attacking Kiss of Life because they want in hyphen 17 to get the win because the Kiss of Life song is really good. Like they're, I don't know if they're gonna win because it's all a popularity contest, and Espa is having their own issues, so I can't picture Espa attacking them, but I could be wrong. It's just that like Espa has a history of other fan bases attacking them, and they just have their own issues. And then plus you have Karina's quote unquote fake political scandal because she wore a jacket. So I can't picture it, but I could picture it too because Espa's fan base is attacking just random idols because they held up a peace sign too. Because K-pop people are toxic. But anyway, so I just want you to know, 8 days ago, it was okay that they did this. Okay, so 8 days ago, this choreography was fine. Soon as they go on a show and compete against two, I want to say two really big groups, now it's an issue. And so I'm not gonna fall for this. This is just more cancel culture BS, and Kiss of Life is is a target. They're a very easy target. You still see the haters, complaining. Now, I don't know what is wrong with this dance move. The part where they're grabbing the bra. Let me just I don't think I'll get a copyright. Like what is wrong with that? And the thing with Kiss of Life is they do this in all not all the choreography, but at least all the choreography I've seen of them, they grab their clothes and gank on it. That's their signature move. So how come it wasn't a problem with the other two songs that I know off the top of my head that they grab their clothes? I didn't see any backlash. I didn't see any quote unquote news stories, and I say news stories, but I didn't see a wave of comments. I mean, complaining about the way they dance, and now they're retroactively complaining about sticking now because they're shaking their butts. But it was okay. What was it? 2 years ago? It was okay 2 years ago, but now it's not okay. This is just an example of people piling on and at the same time competing fandoms who want their group to win first place, or I'm sorry, win show champion. That's all this is. It's other people. It's other fandoms who want their group to be show champion, and I can't prove this because it's not like when people leave a comment, they go, "I'm a fan of 17. Kiss of Life is dancing too provocatively." So but it's I just think it's funny that now that they're competing against people, now it's an issue though. When these dance moves have been made, at least of my knowledge, these this choreography has been public for at least 8 days. Okay, and that's when I saw the like official release. But I'm sure they did stuff in the teaser where they did the dance move too, and I'm sure they were on whatever live stream and did it. So, but we're gonna give it 8 days, but it's probably like 14 days. I'm just guessing. Like I'm positive they did something before. So this was because like this was 8 days ago, but this is like official. So I'm assuming they did something on like because every K-pop group spoils it, and that's on purpose. So I'm assuming they're just like every other K-pop group where they spoiled the dance moves and probably did this a few days before. So but anyway, we're just gonna go up to 8 days. So how come no one complained about this 8 days ago? I don't see any comments on this on their official YouTube of people complaining about the dance move, and I already looked through it. I don't see any comments about it. And a fan war is pointless because Kiss of Life, uh, well, they're probably bigger than N Flying. That'll probably piss someone off. But In Hyphen has a much bigger fan base than Kiss of Life. 17 has a much bigger fan base than Kiss of Life. I've never heard of Isna. I don't know who that is, but and then like In Flying had some problems a couple years ago, so they're probably not as big. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So it's just more BS, and you still see people because I watched their one of their oh no when they did the showcase. There's still people leaving comments on Kiss of Life's videos, like Black Queens. I'm assuming calling them Black Queens is a um, a shot at them. And then there's a few people who just go racist. And the good thing about that though is underneath those comments there's people complaining and telling them to shut up. So at least all the negativity is being counteracted with positivity. And the more videos I see of them, like each time they put out a new video, there's more and more people just not even talking about the dancing, the singing, the visuals. They're just talking about we love you, you're great, blah blah blah. Like keep doing what you're doing. And so I see this is what I understand. We want them to be feminine because you complain when they're not. We want them to look a certain way, but it's like it doesn't matter, especially with the female idols. It doesn't matter what they do. So if they dressed conservatively, there would be people complaining that they don't dress like idols, and then like when they dress on the other extreme, which I don't know what the extreme is because this like I've seen people dress like this normally, but see I've seen younger people dress like this. Like if you go to well, I mean if you're just outside, I don't know, like I was at Rite Aid and I saw girls dressed like this, but they were younger though. But they were just because these girls are in their 20s. I think these girls were in high school. So like when I see them dressed like this, I think of like chicks you see at the mall. So unless this is just a major culture difference, I don't see what's sexual about this because this is more on the viewer. So if you have a problem with this, I believe that's Natalie and that's I want to say her name right. Hold on. Hanul. Like if you have a problem with this being sexual, I don't understand because you can name dozens of other female groups where they do this, where they pretend to kiss. I how many dance moves in female groups where they like hit each other's ass? That's like one of the most common moves. I've seen Espa do it twice, do it. Itzy do it. There's there's I don't know. It's this is just people piling on, and it's ridiculous. But I see right through it. It's definitely competing groups that are promoting right now, and they want the show win, and they don't want Kiss of Life to win, and so by adding to the hate train, because like right now, Kiss of Life, they have a hardcore fan base. Because like all the controversy, all it does is just add to their fan base. But at least they have a dedicated fan base. Because like considering like their fan base isn't that big, they're doing good when it comes to views and streams and like interaction on their just on their social media. But don't be fooled. So if you don't like Kiss of Life, just say you don't like them, but don't try to use them as a reason to say they're setting back fourth gen idols. Sorry, setting back fourth gen girl idols because they're sexual. When uh, there's several other fourth gen idols that are doing the exact same thing. It's just that you don't like Kiss of Life. So we have to stop with the BS and just say you don't like them. And then I'll say why you're here. Once again, if you don't like them, and then there's comments where like it's just really hard to watch. Well, then don't watch it. You're not being forced to watch Kiss of Life. Now you know they're a music group, so you can just turn the visuals off and just listen to them. So this is just you. Like this is a you problem. This is really hard to watch. Well, then don't watch it. Go away. Leave. We don't want you here. Leave. Let me enjoy this. Let all the other kissies enjoy this. There's millions of people who don't have a problem with this. Let them enjoy it. I don't know why like there's K-pop groups I don't like and I don't actively go to their social media and go watch their show performances and leave negative comments. I just don't I don't engage. I just don't listen. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my time. So if you're perpetually online, don't have anything to do something else. Stop hating on other people's enjoyment. Anyway, I've said enough because this is too toxic. Two hot chicks are gonna kiss. Oh no. Anyway, peace out, guys.